Young Thug is not going to jail after allegedly helping Lil Baby beat his RICO case. But this was a serious warning shot that changes everything. After intense investigations and public speculation, it's been officially confirmed that Young Thug will not be facing jail time for allegedly helping Lil Baby get off his RICO case. Authorities found no illegal activity tied to Thug's actions, and as it stands, the final verdict is in. He's walking free. But while this might look like a clean victory, this moment serves as a serious warning shot, not only to Thugger but to the entire hip-hop community. What just happened wasn't just a near miss. It was a glimpse into how close Young Thug came to losing everything. Let's take a deep dive into the truth behind the rumors, the smoke and mirrors of the courtroom, what the investigators actually found, and why the situation is way more layered than the headlines are telling you. To start, let's rewind to how this whole saga began. For weeks, the internet was on fire with whispers that Young Thug, while fighting for his own freedom in the YSL RICO case, had somehow maneuvered behind the scenes to help Lil Baby dodge a similar fate. Lil Baby, who's long been rumored to be affiliated with street-connected individuals, was suddenly cleared from any immediate legal jeopardy. No formal RICO charges, no courtroom drama, no jail time, and fans started to question, how? That's when the wild theory exploded. Some blogs began suggesting that Young Thug, operating from behind bars and still holding massive influence in Atlanta, pulled strings, made calls, or even sacrificed parts of his own case just to help Baby skate free. People were throwing around phrases like deal with the devil, Thug, the chess master, and Thugger's final move. The streets were talking, and the feds, you better believe they were listening. Almost overnight, Thugger's name was dragged into two legal worlds: his own YSL trial and this alleged behind-the-scenes role in Lil Baby's freedom. Suddenly, the man who was already battling a serious RICO case found himself at the center of a whole new controversy. So, what did the investigation find? After weeks of digging, wiretaps, interviews, and even some internal law enforcement leaks, investigators concluded there was no concrete evidence that Young Thug committed any crime in connection to Lil Baby's case. Yes, there were phone records. Yes, there were letters passed back and forth. Yes, there were conversations in coded street language, but nothing actionable, nothing that linked Thug to witness tampering, obstruction of justice, or manipulating evidence. That's huge, because even a small thread, one message, one phone call, one cryptic instruction could have landed Thug in even deeper trouble. But the man played his hand like a veteran. Clean, careful, calculated. Let's be real though, just because something wasn't illegal doesn't mean it didn't happen. Sources close to the scene, real Atlanta insiders, have been saying Thug did help, not by breaking laws, but by leveraging connections, calling in favors, and protecting Lil Baby from behind the scenes. Some say he uses influence in certain circles to keep Baby's name out of investigations. Others claim he took heat, so Baby wouldn't have to. Whatever the truth is, the result is this: Lil Baby is free, and Young Thug is not going to jail for it. But here's where things get interesting. The fact that Thug was investigated, that the feds even looked into this, that his name came up at all in another RICO conversation while already locked up, that's not just smoke. That's fire waiting to happen. And let's not forget, Young Thug is still in the middle of his own legal war. The YSL RICO case has become one of the most talked about trials in hip-hop history. The courtroom has turned into a circus. Witnesses folding, informants switching sides, evidence being leaked to blogs. Every day it feels like a new chapter in a legal thriller. And now this Lil Baby twist adds another layer to an already chaotic saga. The prosecutors saw this whole thing as a test, a probe. They didn't find anything this time, but don't think for a second they've stopped watching. If anything, Thug is now under even closer surveillance. They know he still holds influence. They know he has the respect of the streets. And they know he's a strategist. So while he dodged jail time this round, this moment should be seen for what it really is. A warning. A warning that the feds are circling. That every move Thug makes is being tracked. That every person he communicates with, inside or outside, is being monitored. The days of playing chess behind the curtain are numbered. But you gotta respect it. Young Thug handled this like a mastermind. The fact that he was even in a position to possibly help someone as big as Lil Baby while being in the middle of the biggest trial of his life says everything. That's not small-time influence. That's not regular street power. That's Godfather energy. And fans are noticing. Online, the reactions are split. Some people are celebrating. Thug is untouchable, one fan tweeted. They keep trying to bury him, but he keeps dancing on their grave. Others are more cautious. He dodged this one, another tweet read. But if he doesn't lay low, they gon' come harder next time. So where does this leave Lil Baby? Well, Baby's staying quiet. No public statements. No tweets. No songs addressing the rumors. Yet. But if you know anything about him, you know that silence speaks volumes. Baby knows Thug helped. He may never say it out loud. He may never put it in a verse. But real recognizes real. And behind the scenes, word is Lil Baby is working to return the favor. Not legally, not publicly, but emotionally, spiritually, financially, maybe even creatively. Don't be surprised if we see a full-court Baby push behind Thug's next project. Features, videos, shout-outs, the works. Because at the end of the day, Thug put his neck on the line. And Baby, he's free to keep running the game. But let's not romanticize it too much.